Welcome. Today is the first of a series that I'm doing on finding relief from trauma. It's a 4-part series where we're going to be practicing and using some tools to help to release mental and physical stress. And along with that, we're going to kind of be building resiliency. So by that I mean we're going to start to broaden or widen the window of tolerance. Each of us has this window of tolerance. Like maybe we can tolerate a lot over here, but we can only tolerate a little bit over here. And all of us are a little bit different. And so this is a practice and a work to try and pry that window open a little bit so we have more area where we can feel in control, more area where we can feel more peace and more calm. So I'm so glad you're here to join me. I'm Janet. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you're sure to be able to find all of these practices. Today's practice is about a 20-minute practice. We're going to begin with some slow, gentle movements to nourish the nervous system, to soothe the nervous system, and also then we'll move into a fully supported propped posture. So for props today, you'll need a bolster, or you can use some firm pillows off your bed. You could use a couch cushion, and maybe a couple of blankets would be really nice also. We're going to begin seated. So join me on the floor. You can sit on your bolster, or I like to sit on a blanket. Just something to prop your pelvis up, make it a little more comfortable. There's no reason not to be comfortable. And also I invite you to find a place where you can practice free from distractions, a place where it feels safe to you, so that you can really allow your nervous system to shift more into this feeling of being rested and restored. All right, so find your support, have a seat, cross your legs if that's comfortable for you, sit up nice and tall. And then you can place your hands palm down on your knees if you'd like. We're going to start by taking some gentle circles. Just some circular motion. Let these circles begin in your pelvis and rotate around rather than like leading with your head. See if you can lead from the pelvis. They can be small circles to get us started. And then maybe we start to go a little bit bigger and just gradually, as it feels all right to you, you can make these circles as big or small as you'd like. And I invite you to close or soften your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And begin to notice how your body's feeling. This is a practice in awareness today. So you might become aware of your sit bones, those 2 sit bones. Notice how you're shifting from right to left and left to right as you circle. You may become aware of your torso and how the weight of your torso shifts as you circle. Become aware of your hands. And notice if your hands and your arms are helping you in these circles or if it's all coming from the core. It doesn't matter. Just be aware and notice. And as you're ready, switch directions. If you were making wide circles, go ahead and make wide circles in this other direction now. Again, this is a practice of awareness today, and it's not judgment. It's more just being aware out of curiosity, like you're developing this relationship with your body, this relationship with yourself. It's all about learning to tend and befriend ourselves. So with compassion, if you notice that somewhere gets a little stuck or if there's pain, send yourself some self-compassion, some kindness and gentleness. Notice how you talk to yourself. can start to make those circles smaller. Coming back towards the center of your body. And then come back into stillness, neutral spine. We're going to take some twists. So give yourself an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your hand to your knee. Look back over your shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. And twist as far as is comfortable. Look back over your shoulder just as far as is comfortable. Inhale to center. Exhale to twist. Nice and gentle. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate. Keep going with this flow. Inhaling center. Exhale to rotate. And if at any time during this practice, if it's not working for you to use your breath, if that breath kind of bumps your nervous system, bumps you out of feeling relaxed and calm, then go ahead and drop the breath and just do the movements. Totally fine. We'll finish up here. And come back to center. Again, soften or close your eyes here if that's comfortable for you. Notice into your body. Notice how you're feeling. If there's anywhere that's feeling not so comfortable, go ahead and imagine you could send your breath there and send those thoughts of kindness and comfort. Notice how your nervous system is feeling. Can you name the emotion that might be floating on the surface right now? And then open your eyes if they were closed. We're going to come onto our hands and knees into tabletop. Go ahead and move that prop or anything that you had underneath you out of the way. Come on to all fours. You can stay right here in tabletop, or if it's comfortable for you, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Let the crown of your head hang down. Maybe start to pedal out those knees, nice, slow and gentle. As you lift your hips, press into your hands. And be curious. Notice how this is feeling in your body. And then very slowly start to walk your hands up towards your fingers, bend your knees generously, and come into a forward fold. Walk your hands up the front of your body as you round through your spine. Roll up one vertebra at a time and come all the way up to standing into our mountain pose. All right, hands on your pelvis. Take one step forward with your left foot and a step back with your right. Rotate those right toes out to about 30 degrees, so they're mostly forward, a little bit out. Bend that front knee. We're coming into a warrior one legs. The hips are rotated forward. And then if it's comfortable for you, bring your arms overhead. Ground down through your feet. Make sure this is a stance where you feel nice and comfortable, where you feel sturdy. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep your arms forward, straighten that front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, the arms rise. Exhale, straighten the leg as the arms come down. We're moving nice, slow, and fluid. Inhale to rise, bend the knee. Exhale, bring it back. This is that slow, fluid movement that our nervous systems love. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. We're going to stay here in the pose. Soften your shoulders. Go ahead and press back through the back right heel. Keep that left knee bent. We'll pause here for a couple of breaths. on your next inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're gonna sweep the arms down and back as we shift the weight onto that front leg. Maybe pop that back foot off or keep the foot down for support. And then exhale, see how smoothly you can come back down. Inhale, the arms rise overhead. You're going again. Exhale, arms come forward, shift your weight, maybe pop that back foot. And inhale it back. See how smoothly you can come back. With control, exhale, moving forward. And for those yogis out there, you can go ahead and turn this into a warrior three if you'd like. You can inhale, exhale, come forward. Exhale, smoothly coming back. This time, that was an inhale. As we exhale forward, this time we're gonna come and see if we can stay in the pose. So maybe you find a little balance, maybe you keep your toe down, maybe you turn it more into a warrior three. Just find where you're at, find a place to focus. And we'll pause here, but keep breathing. And when you're ready, very gently and smoothly set that back foot down. Arms come overhead. And then exhale, sweep the arms forward, step your feet together. Soften or close your eyes. Notice into your body. Notice what you're feeling. Notice what's happening with your breath. Notice if your left leg feels any different than your right, or your left hip from your right hip. And then open your eyes if you close them. We're gonna step the right foot forward this time. The left foot steps back. Rotate your left foot out to that 30-degree angle. Bend your right knee. Hands come to your hips as you find some stability. Maybe find 2 or 3 inches between your two heels, like you're on railroad tracks, so that you're a little more stable in this since we're moving so slow. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, straighten the leg, the arms come forward. Inhale, reach up, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Now imagine you have a string from your finger to your knee as you come forward. Let your arms and your leg work together. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, feel that connection between your fingers and knee as they move forward. And then exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward, press back through that left heel. Exhale back. Inhale, bring it forward. We're gonna pause right here. Stay in the pose. Soften your shoulders. Continue to breathe. Now inhale, lengthen up through your arms. Exhale, sweep your arms forward, shift your weight, and maybe you pop that back foot, maybe you keep the toes down for balance. And then exhale, we're coming back. See how smoothly you can put that foot back. Inhale, exhale, move forward. Inhale back. Exhale, shift forward, find some balance. Inhale back. And this time we're going to stay in the pose as we come forward. Maybe you keep that back foot down. Maybe it lifts up. Maybe you go more into a warrior three. Just be aware, notice your balance. Try and find something to focus on. Again, it's no judgment. You could use a chair or a wall if you want something to hold on to. Kind of firm your belly. You'll probably be shaking a little bit here. This is using your muscles. And then step back. See how smoothly you can step back. Arms float up. Let your arms float down. Step forward. Pause. Soften or close your eyes if you'd like. Notice what you're feeling. Again, notice your breath. Notice the energy flow through your body. And then open your eyes if you close them. now we're going to step the right leg back, rotate to the side of your mat. So bring your arms out. You want to bring your feet out so they're about underneath your ankles. That's about, or wherever it's comfortable. Bring your hands to the outside of your thighs. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, have a little softness to your knees, so a little bend in your knees. We're going to forward fold while we let the hands come down the outside of the legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, rise back up. Feel your fingers on the outside of your legs. We're going down again. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine to rise back up. Exhale, forward fold. As much bend in those knees as you'd like. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay down this time. I'm going to turn sideways so I can talk to you. And when you get down here, option to put your hands on your thighs for support. Maybe you bring them onto the floor. Little bend in your knees. Let the crown of your head hang. Continue to breathe as we're in this forward fold. Notice what you're feeling in the backs of your legs, behind your knees. Maybe pick up your toes, spread them wide, and set them back down. Maybe rock forward and back, just barely. Feeling again the shift of your weight. And then plant your hands, bend your knees. We're going to come all the way down onto the mat. All right, it's time for our restorative pose. So grab your bolster, grab your blankets. We're coming into a supported child's pose. So put your bolster out in front of you on the mat. And then sit with your big toes close together, your knees open wide. And then pull the bolster in towards your thighs. Now, if this isn't comfortable on your knees, you might want to put a blanket under each knee. Another option would be maybe to roll a blanket, come up on your hips, and place that blanket on top of your calves, maybe down into that crevice of your knees, and sit back on that. That can help you be a little more comfortable. I'm going to give you some options for comfort because I really want you to be comfortable. These restorative poses, we want them just to be so cozy and restorative. Another option, if it's hurting your feet to be like this, you can roll up a blanket and place it underneath your ankles to give your feet a little support. Then pull that bolster in, lengthen up through your spine, hinge forward and come to lay your torso on the bolster, lay one cheek on the bolster. Let your arms rest on the side. And release into the bolster. Now, if this isn't comfortable for you, you might need to build this bolster up by putting an extra pillow or an extra blanket here. So do whatever you need to bring that support up so that it's comfortable for you. And then we're going to go ahead and move into this pose. If you can't get comfortable, another option that's a really nice option is to put a folded blanket or a pillow in front of your bolster. And then to just shift forward, let your legs go long, let the crown of your head come down and rest on that blanket. So that's another option. Find what works for you and begin to settle into your child's pose. This pose is a nice gentle stretch for your low back, for your spine. Kind of opens the hips a little bit. And as you're lying on your bolster, allow your shoulders to release. Trust that support beneath you. And as you inhale, take an inhale and feel that inhale all the way into your low back, making space in your low back, and then exhaling out. As you inhale, you may feel your chest expand as you feel that pressure of the bolster. Exhale, feel it recede. And again, make any adjustments you need to so that you're nice and comfortable here. This pose of child's pose, I want you to imagine that you're just cuddling up with yourself, that you're snuggling up with yourself, that you're cradling yourself kind of like you would a child who needs a little extra love and attention. We all need that care so badly. So go ahead and give it to yourself. Tend and befriend yourself. Send yourself thoughts of kindness and self-compassion. And become aware of your breath. Feel your breath move your body as you are lying on this bolster. Feel your breath flowing through your body, bringing in fresh nutrients and oxygen. Notice if there's anywhere where you might be gripping or holding. See if you can allow your body to release a little bit more. Every exhale, finding some release. If you're holding in your hips or your legs, if you're holding tension in your shoulders, see if you can allow it to release. And if you're here with one cheek down, this is a good time to press yourself up. Rotate your head so that your other cheek comes down so we get an even stretch in the neck. And go ahead and come back down onto your bolster. You can keep your arms resting here at your side, or you can send them back if that's more comfortable, if you find more of a release in your shoulders. And then some options with your thoughts is to take another of those body scans. Just go through your body, notice where you're gripping and holding, and allow yourself to release again. You can come back to these thoughts of kindness and compassion, holding yourself in this safe space, reminding yourself that you're safe with you. Reminding your body, letting your body know that it's safe with you, that you're not going to force it or press it to go into any postures that you're not ready for, that you're not comfortable with. Or you can just release into the sensations of your breath and enjoy those sensations of your breath. We'll be here for another minute and then I will guide you out. We're going to prepare to come out of this posture. If you're ready, feel free to stay if you'd like to stay. But if you're ready to move, we're going to press up with the arms. Walk the legs back. And then one leg at a time, send the leg back, press into the ball of your foot, press your heel back to stretch out that leg. And then switch to the other leg, send the other foot back, press into the ball of the foot so the heel is up, press the heel back. And then move back into our seated position. You can sit on the bolster or your blanket. Notice how that practice is settling with you. Notice how your nervous system is feeling. We'll end this practice today with a metta meditation if you'd like to join in. You can bring your hands together, if that's comfortable for you, into a prayer position with your thumbs resting on your chest. You can lower your chin. Again, you can soften or close your eyes if you'd like. And if you would like, you can repeat these words to yourself after me. It's a little Tibetan prayer. May I be free from suffering. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I find peace and joy. And then if you would like to share this practice, this Zen that you're feeling with a loved one, bring a loved one or someone that you care deeply about into mind, someone who could use a little extra tender care. We'll send this prayer to them if you'd like in your mind. May you be free from suffering. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you find peace and joy. Thank you for your practice. If you found this practice helpful, I invite you to leave a comment. I would love to hear how this practice resonates with you, and share that with our community. Till next time.